Hello everybody, welcome to another weekly review of The Climb. I think there's quite a bit of things to talk about. In the background I have a game from yesterday, I believe, which, I don't know, it's very much in the spirit of kind of the things that I want to talk about. Because I've been struggling, I'm gonna be really honest with you, I have been struggling. And it's come to the point where I'm like, yo, I really don't enjoy playing this game at the moment. And before I say anything else, let me make one thing clear. I will not quit. I will see this through. And today went a lot better as well. I did just have to adjust a few things in my mental. I had to adjust my expectations a little bit, so to say, and I had to focus on different things. But those are the things that I do want to talk about. And, well, let me just use this little gameplay as a segue right here, right now. This is kind of what I've been struggling with a lot, is the mentality and the toxicity that League of Legends has in its player base. And I've done a lot of sports, traditional, and I have played a lot of competitive games, not in the sense of esports, but by far, the things that I see in League of Legends on a daily basis they're like shocking. Like the amount of unsportsmanship behavior and the amount of toxicity that League of Legends has as a community is, I believe, truly unrivaled. It is really annoying to play with, and I think that is also mainly the thing that I struggle with the most at the moment. I don't mind losing, right? Let me get that clear. I don't mind losing necessarily, as long as I can look back at my loss and see, all right, I did this wrong, this went bad, we should have done that, yada yada yada. But when every 1 in 2 losses or 1 in 2 wins is just because somebody runs it down mid, stops playing, goes AFK, trolls, whatever you want to call it, or whatever harmful behavior they portray, right? That is when I also believe kind of that there is nothing left to learn in the game. So you just lose, you lose LP, and then I don't know what could you have really learned, right? If it is in your lane, you either played against an opponent that wasn't there, or you just got an AD, for example, a support that just stopped playing or ran it down because one play went bad, right? I believe it's really annoying, and it is something that made me really just kind of want to quit. Not necessarily quit this thing. I thought about swapping roles, because then at least it is sort of more my own agency, in the lane, right? But I don't wanna swap. I don't wanna quit. I don't wanna, if I quit now, I'm never gonna forgive myself. So until I put out a video that says I quit, I will not stop. Even though I might complain a lot, I will not stop. All right. But it is really annoying. It is really annoying because, this game is also supposed to be fun. It is, in my opinion, in my case, it's also a learning process. So to get that kind of disrupted just feels really bad. It feels really tiring. It gives me a real sense of fatigue, and I notice that after a day. And maybe it's just boredom that I feel then, and that when I'm bored in a day, in the evening, I'm usually really fucking tired. And that's kind of the same when I play, say, 4 games, for example, right? And all of them are just a troller is involved or an inter is involved or whatever, right? I just feel fatigue. It's mental fucking fatigue, and I hate it. I hate the feeling. So I guess what I did today was, I don't know, it's acquiring real monk fucking mental, right? And just it's manifesting the feeling of, this is okay, it doesn't matter, unlucky, and I don't know. I've noticed as well that in the past, or like the past few days, I have been typing more. So I really don't want to do that. Like, that is something that it's just really bad. And I'm not gonna lie, I got toxic. I got like real disgusting, and I said some things that, you know, I probably shouldn't say. Not probably, you shouldn't say. And I don't know, I think it's a downward spiral at that point. I think I need to mute, and I need to especially not allow myself to type. I think somewhere having chat open is like a little bit of content, you know, also for like the videos. But I think most of the time, for me at least, is quite detrimental. So I want to close chat, or at least close it or mute people that, especially in my team, are very detrimental to my own mental as well. And just really focus on myself. And it sounds so stupid because we've been here before, right? The talk of, oh, just focus on yourself. But I don't know, it's always so much easier said than done. I notice that like it affects me. Like I can notice that it affects me. And like I said before as well, like it affects my day. Like it affects how my day ends, kind of. And I don't want that to happen at all. I don't want that to happen at all. And that's why I'm so proud of today. The video will be on later today. Why I'm so proud today, because we had some gut-wrenching losses today. Like absolutely gut-wrenching. And I'll share a screenshot right here. So, for example, first or like the first loss, right, was my first game today, I believe, if I said it correctly. Yes, it was. And we just went 9-12. Second highest grade in the game. Loss. Unlucky, right? But it doesn't matter. It didn't matter. I didn't get upset. I didn't get angry. I didn't feel any sense of anger or like sadness or whatever you want to call it, right? And you know why? Because it was just a loss. It was just a loss, and nothing else happened. Nobody got toxic. Nobody ran it down. So it was all fine. It was a normal game that we could play and that we could learn from, right? Nothing bad. Same with the second loss. I went 32-4. 32-4. 10.5 CS per minute. And we lost. OP.GG gave me a 10. Like an actual 10. It was a perfect game. But we lost. And once again, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I was really proud of myself. Twofold. I was proud of my own performance. And I was proud of, you know, of course, not tilting. And I could look back at the game. I could look back at the game and I could be like, yeah, actually, we messed up here, here, and here. Even though I was so ahead, I messed up here, here, and here. And it wasn't just like, I messed up here, but all in all, it didn't really matter for this game. Okay, so like, that's like the thing about it, right? Anyways, in a second. I could look back and it would be like, okay, I messed up here, but, you know, anyways. And I think what stops me a lot from those other games from thinking that way is, I messed up here, but in this game it wouldn't have mattered because I have an AFK mid. Or I have a top laner that's only split pushing, or I have a jungler that comes into lanes and steals whatever. Doesn't matter, right? And I should be still able to look back at those games and, you know, see where I messed up. That is correct. But I think that if such a person is in your game, you will yourself also start playing differently. I think if there's like, okay, there's somebody being bad, right? And there's somebody like purposely trolling, running it down, inting, making the game completely unplayable, right? There's like a very big difference. If somebody's just losing or playing bad, for example, like the Cyan in that 32 kill Jinx game, then it doesn't matter, right? Because you're fat bot, the game is still playable, and everybody's trying. And yeah, I think that's what stops me, man. I think that's what stops me, because I then don't look at those games and I'm just like, I couldn't have won anyways because mental gap. And that might not be like the right attitude, because, you know, of course, in those games still there's mistakes that I make, there's mistakes that should be corrected, so to say. But I don't know. I think it stops me so much. It's like a mental block, so to say, and it's just something that we need to like overcome, I suppose. Like a real like just care less kind of deal. It's just like caring less, and it's like really funny because we've been here before. We've been like, all right, we don't care about LP gains anymore. We don't care about losses. We don't care about that anymore because we're just gonna solely focus on improvement. But I have the feeling that what I'm struggling with now, like these feelings, like the fact of why am I even playing if like half of the games or like at least 1 in 4 games is gonna be somebody that completely trolls it. You know, like I don't know. It's just that's what stops us right now, and we need to stop caring about people trolling. Like it doesn't matter, and we're gonna have to play so many games. I've said this before as well. It's like we're stuck in like the same loop, but at the same time, I do think we are getting better, and I think days like these do show it because absolutely discussing losses. I played really well, and you know, someone in my team didn't play as well, but we didn't get angry, like not at all. And I would be honest here about it, you know, because I've been honest about everything so far in the past. And the other thing is, you know, if I look at myself, I know that I'm playing worse. Like, I know that I'm playing worse. And I do think partially that is also because I'm like, why am I trying? You know, like, why am I trying if like my top laner starts running it down? You know, why am I trying if there's a... I think it goes further even, if I'm really honest. I think I even go, why should I try this hard if there is a chance that my top laner is gonna run it down? Or why should I try if there's a chance that my support is gonna have no hands and we're gonna lose lane? I think honestly that's where it starts already, and of course, you don't need to tell me, I know this myself. This is like horrible attitude, right? Like, you're already getting tilted over the fact that there might be a possibility that somebody's gonna run it down, or, you know, you don't want to try as hard because there might be somebody that doesn't. It's dumb, right? It's really dumb. And I see it in myself as well, right? Because if I look at the Excel sheet that I had, so for example, before we went to the, I took the 2-week break and after, I see a lot more yellow and I see a lot more purple before I left than when I came back. And I really do think that's the mental issue. Because today, I started like full caring, full tryharding again. My losses are purple. And yeah, my wins are green. But, you know, sometimes that happens. You know, sometimes you just need to get carried a bit. And I think that is what we're mainly struggling with right now. I think part of that also comes from the fact that we are not sticking to our habits anymore. So this tilt is just making me not want to do my stretches, not want to do my push-ups, not want to get my movement, or stop playing when I'm tilted. You know, I just get back in that same strut of I don't feel like playing because, or like I feel like playing even more and just like saying whatever because I don't care, but I do care even more than I like to admit, and it's just whatever. So today as well, back into the habits, back into the same old habits. Do your stretches, take a walk in between, do some push-ups, get the blood pumping, and I just go into every game way more refreshed. I go into every game way more fresh, and I perform better every single game. It's just dumb, and it's just like not wanting to accept that it helps or something. There's like this block in my head where I'm like, I don't want to do the things that I know that help because I'm angry now. And I don't know if anybody else knows this feeling, because it's like really weird, right? There's like this, of course, when people, like older people tell you that something helps, like, oh, you're mad to just count to 10 or something, you know, like whatever. Because then of course you're just like, fuck you, I don't want to listen to you. Shut the hell up, you know? But like, it's my own knowledge, so I know this. Like, it's not even like theoretical knowledge. It's like knowledge that I've experienced myself by doing this series, and I don't know why I'm being so stubborn. Like, also against myself. I do have a few things that because I wanna like, once again, man, I want to hammer on this consistency. I want to fucking hammer on this consistency because it's just what needed. Like, I just need this, and I do think that when this consistency gets better, then also like the carrying and the tilting gets better as well. I'm a firm believer of that. So I do wanna also fix like my sleep schedule a little bit. So I've been doing that slowly the past few, like, since I'm back. I want to get up at the same time. I don't want to get up like whatever. I want to get up at like 9 o'clock and then just like eat and start playing, or like 9 o'clock, do whatever I need to do and then just start playing, you know? It's consistency. It just needs to be consistent. I can't get up whenever the fuck I want and then just like do something, because I notice in myself as well how much like different the day hits when I just get up later or I do things whenever, you know? It's just something that needs structure, and I think like I do need a little bit of structure because, like I said, like this feeling of why the fuck am I doing this, or why the fuck do I care? You know, like getting like up like at like these weird times, or like just doing it whenever is also just like, it's not dedication, right? It's not dedication. It's just like a whatever, and it's just not gonna cut it with the amount that I want to climb. It's just not gonna cut it, and I need to be hard on myself right now. I think I've been kind enough to myself the past few weeks, and I've been like ignoring the signs, and now I need to stop being a little bitch, and I need to change some shit, because otherwise this is never gonna fucking work, right? I need to be properly hard on myself. And that is also with another thing, that I need to do like some sort of exercise, man. Like, it's not that I need it like physically or something. It is just, when I did the running in the morning, it was I don't know, man. Like, head is way clearer. Everything feels way better. Less like sluggish, kind of just more awake, right? Just more awake, more present, more paying attention. And I just need to like start doing something, which I will update you about soon, I guess, because I have something in mind. I just need to set it up. And I don't know, man. So today I'm very happy with myself. And the rest of these 2 weeks, kinda, I'm really disappointed with myself. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just disappointed with myself, I think. Is the best way to put it, because I don't know. I can blame it on whatever the fuck I want, right? But like, I'm part of the problem, you know, and I don't want to blame it on my teammates, because it's not just my teammates, it is me. I am fully aware of that. And even in like these losses today, of course, if my team was a little bit better, for example, in the 32 kill game, like, of course, if my team is a little bit better, then we easy win that, right? But they're not, right? In that game, they're not. And I just have to accept it, and I just need to carry, you know? I just need to fucking carry, because I can't let it get, like, I can't have other people do it for me. It needs to come from myself, and these other people are not going to be there for the rest of the climb. So I need to stop bitching and start improving myself and stop complaining. I think that is about everything that I wanted to talk about today. It's been really fun. Like, okay, so let me also get this out real quick. It has been really fun, and I think this experience so far, like, I've been doing this for like what, 2-3-ish months now. Yeah, like actually uploading like closer to 2, starting 3 now. It's been really fun, and seeing like support and comments and likes and getting subscribers and stuff is a phenomenal feeling. And I really want to thank you once again, because it's been going well lately, and I plan on keeping it up. And I feel like a slight obligation in a sort of way, right? Because you're here tracking along as well. Like, you are watching this, you're supporting me, and then when I get these tilted days, I don't feel like recording, or I don't feel like editing and uploading because I'm just like so upset with myself. So anyways, I need to get over myself is kind of the TLDR here. How am I gonna get over myself? I think I just need to see every game more as a learning opportunity, like even more than I already did. And I need to mute again. I need to just follow the habits that we've set up so far. And then we want to also wake up on like scheduled times, and we want to for sure get into like some sort of exercise relatively soon, because it will definitely help. Like I know it will help. It has helped in the past, and like it's just get over myself, bro. Like it's not that deep. It's all not that deep. It's like a video game. Like, are you gonna get mad over people that just like ruin like a video game? Yeah, I suppose I am. But we're gonna change that. We are gonna for sure follow this through. We're not gonna roll swap. We are not gonna quit in any sort of way, however. And we are just we're gonna fucking do this. Like, we're gonna fucking do this. That's all that I have to say. We're gonna fucking do this. And I know there's like a lot of people in solo queue and a few on YouTube comments that are like, you're not gonna do this. Well, I fucking am. I fucking am. I will not stop. I will not stop. And with that being said, I will see you next time. Bye.